Welcome back to Talk with Scott. Anyhow, yesterday I put out my very first YouTube video. Believe it or not, I got 3 views and 1 like. I was quite surprised. My inspiration to start this channel was from a lady by the name of Elder Gal. She's still on YouTube. I just don't subscribe to her anymore. And I'm presently a subscriber to Offended Outcasts, an older gentleman. He's quite opposite of me. He's very introverted and quiet. And I understand where he's coming from in life. I'm just the opposite. I'm extroverted, quite boisterous. I used to have to think fast, move fast, and really stay on my toes. Well, it's because of what I used to do for a living, but we won't get into that right now. I've been married 3 times. This is going to be a quick recap. I was married 3 times. First wife, we had 1 child. That's all I have is 1 child. And then married a second time, and then ended up with 2 kids. Basically, my child from my first marriage, and my then second wife and her child from a previous marriage. So we had 2 kids, and me and my wife, and we had it all going, man. We had a house, 2 cars, 2 incomes. We both had great jobs, and then, well, the inevitable happened, divorce. And that marriage lasted about 20 years. And, I'm not going to blame her. Now, the first marriage was a 50-50 split. We both screwed up. The second marriage was more like a 95% me, 5% my second wife. It was mainly me. I was the problem. And when she got rid of me, that was the best thing she ever did in her life. Anyways, moving on. I had a really good job. She had a really good job. So as far as I know, she's doing well in life. And I'm hanging on by a thread. And I mean hanging on by a thread. So I'm going to stop right there for a second. I did notice, I wanted to say this, I did notice that after I got my 3 views and my 1 like yesterday, the analytics stated that, average view time was around 8 minutes, and it was a 21 or 24 minute video. So I'm going to keep it down, see where this ends up. So you got the quick recap on me. I'm going to stop at the second marriage, and I'm not going to go to the third marriage just yet. But that was about 2009 when we parted ways, and it took about a year to get through the divorce. I mean, going through all the legal stuff. And soon after that, I held my head high and kept moving right along. And then somewhere along the line there, I met my soon-to-be third wife, which, man, you talk about a mistake in life. It's the biggest mistake I ever did. I went bar hopping like a dummy. Went bar hopping, met this gal, fell for her. Thought I fell for her anyhow. And she moved in, and I didn't realize that she was only looking out for one thing in life. Well, actually 3 things, but the most important thing she was looking for was money. And at that time, I was doing pretty good, still working, busted my backside. I worked for the local government. Not going to tell you exactly what I did for a living just yet, but I worked for the local government, and I enjoyed my job. Had a great time. So anyhow, I'm with the third wife-to-be. We ended up getting married, and then everything went to hell after that. I mean, there were some legal issues. We'll get into that later on. But get into the meat and potatoes, what everybody wants to know. I'm going to tell you, today, 2026, I lived in a low-income housing complex. I'm on a fixed income. I never thought that would happen, but guess what? It did. I have to penny pinch just like the rest of the senior citizens. And it has nothing to do with the government. It all has to do with me. So let's back up one more time, because I know you people would love to have me name this channel Broke, Busted, and Stupid. And all 3 of those terms would be true. I mean, I'm not going to discount the fact that everything that happened to me was my fault. Nobody else's fault. My fault. Can't blame anybody. Only person I have to blame is me. I'm not looking for a handout. But I will tell you this. I found out that everybody that I knew thought they were my friends, were extremely judgmental. And, to be really honest with you, getting to the meat and potatoes of everything, I'm alone. I have no family, even though I have people with the same last name in the nearby area. I have no one. I have maybe 2, 3 friends. One is extremely close to me. That's about it. I mean, I really don't have anybody. I'm all alone. I'm lonely. I seek to communicate with others. But like everybody else my age, we have medical problems and not much we can do about it. So that's basically it. I'm alone. No friends, no family. But I'm doing the best I can. I just want to try to get out there to other seniors that may be having difficulty being alone. That don't give up hope. Please don't give up hope. There's always something out there or a program out there that can help you. There's ways to get help. Me, I was lucky enough to just keep on moving. But I'm not going to spend much time on one particular subject today. But again, just a quick recap. First marriage was back in the 70s. That ended in the 80s. Got remarried in the 90s. Got divorced in the 2000s. Got remarried again in the 2010s. We'll put it that way. And that third marriage lasted, oh my God, maybe 90, 120 days. Anyways, that last marriage left me broke, busted, and not sure where to turn. How would you like to have this happen to you within the sight of a few months? My car was repossessed. My fault. My house was repossessed. My fault. I had to file for personal bankruptcy. My fault. I had to move in with my elderly parents at the time just to have somewhere to sleep. Now think about that. And I'll get back with you tomorrow. And this has been Scott, Talking with Scott. Talk with you soon.